And of course, wait, one thing we forgot, one important thing, the most important components, right? Put them in here. Hey everyone, this is Attackers, and today I'm unboxing Tower Up, a new family game, let's say a family plus game, that I've already had the opportunity to play, but now I got myself a copy because I really like the game and I want to unbox it on the channel because it has some pretty cool components that I want to show you. So before we get started, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's go. Oh yeah. That's how we start a video. All right, so Tower Up is I would call it an abstract strategy game with a city building theme where you're like building skyscrapers, but it works really well because it has like very, very few rules. And still like a lot of strategy behind it. So I see a lot of games that I can play with that. Also, it like lends itself really well to expansions in the future. This is age 8 and up. 30 to 45 minutes and 2 to 4 players. I've only played this at a 2-player count so far. So you have like a map that you make smaller for 2 players and larger for 3 and 4 players. And that's the balancing. But I can imagine it's not as good with 3 players as it is with 2 and 4 because there is no dedicated map size for 3 players, right? So yeah, but this is like how it looks like. You have like this big city map here. I think it's the same map. I think you just fold it together for like 2 players or 4 players. And then like you have all the other components here. And the components are very, very nice. All the storage of the components is very nice. I want to show that to you because I really like this. This is the German version, but the game is language neutral as far as I know. There is no solo mode, no official one for this game, but there is a solo mode on BoardGameGeek that I found. And this one looks really good. I want to try it for sure. All right, let's open this up. All right, so let's check this out. So here we have the rules. The rules are very minimal, so I can't imagine them being very long. So here we have just all the stuff that is in the box, all the components. Then here you have the setup, very simple and quick setup. And here you have how the game is played. That's it. It is very, very, very simple. And here you have like an explanation of the few cards that are there, and also like just a few explanations here, like kind of an FAQ. All right, very cool. So then let's open this up. Here are the victory point marker that you take for like the different missions you have, so to speak. So you see like very nice, double-sided, of course, nice and thick. So these are very good. And then here we have the board that I also like quite a bit. Let me just see what we have here. Oh, this is just a divider. So this is the board that actually looks really nice. I really like this clean design. This is how you play it with 4 players, with 2 players, I mean, right? So actually, like really nice and simple. And when you play with 3 and 4 players, what you do is you just turn it over like this, right? And then you have like a city map that is twice as large. That's why it's not as good for 3 players, I think, because just because like the city is the same size for 3 and 4 players. So with 3 players, you have many more routes, many more buildings you can build. So yeah. And one thing that's pretty cool is this like for 2 players. But still, I mean, there is another side, right? So you can also open it up for 2 players, and then you just have like water here on that side. It just looks a little bit nicer. It's definitely not necessary for gameplay, right? But I like it that they just didn't leave that white or whatever. They actually put like some water here, just in case you want to have the full thing. But to save some room on the table, it's like really cool to just have it like that. So yeah, very nice. And now here's going to be the highlight, because check this out. You actually have a really nice insert here where everything fits very nicely, right? So these are the player boards here. These are also double layered, which is very cool. So you can like put like the point markers for the 4 building types here, and also for like the victory points here, right? So you saw the victory point markers just now. Let me find them again here, right? And you can just take them whenever you get one of those. You can just put them in here, right? Just so that you know which points you have, because counting points at the end is like very easy. Very, very well done. In like all 4 colors for all 4 players. And on the other side, you also see like different names for the for the building construction companies, so to speak. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice touch. All right, and then here we have like all the other stuff. And let me show you the main thing first. Of course, we do have the most important component even twice in here. That is also like a sign of quality. And then like here you take out all the stuff for the players. We will take a look at that in a moment. But you can also take this out here. And this is like really, really cool. Because this is like where you get like all your building pieces from that are also like really nice. Check them out. And they also have like different designs, right? See the gray one here, right? With like the little windows. Then we have the black ones here with the larger windows. I don't know if you can see it on camera, maybe a little bit. And then here we have like these large arch windows here for the brown ones. And then for the white ones, like these, I don't know how to describe that. It's kind of hard to see on camera, I think. But they're cool, they have different designs. And what you do is you put that on the table. And then like players can just take their buildings from there, right? It's not like all in baggies and then you have to put it on the table. It's like already in here. And in the box, there are also cards here, right? They're right here. And let me just open them up quickly so I can show you what you can actually do with them. Because, let me just open them up like this one here. So these are the cards that you draw from during the game, right? And you just shuffle them up and you put them like right in here. See? And then you put them right here. And whenever you draw a card, let me just angle it a little bit. Then you just draw a card from here, right? And whenever that card is done, you put it here in the discard pile, so to speak, right? And put a new card here. And that is really, really cool, right? Because you have like everything in this little thing. You have everything you need pretty much, like for like both players, right? The cards and the buildings, which is very, very cool. So yeah, the cards are not a great quality, right? But sleeving them wouldn't work because then they wouldn't fit here anymore. But you won't have to like shuffle them like riffle shuffle them or anything. It's not a deck builder, right? So we just do a few overhand shuffles. You're careful with them, and then I think that's fine. So that is a really, really cool idea. So this is like this entire thing here. I think this is great because when you pack it together, you just put it back in the box here like this. And the cards, you just put them in here, actually, down here, right? And you just take them out and then put them there. Really, really cool idea. And also we have these cards here. These are the goal cards. Like 3 of these tasks are always like set out for one game. And like everybody's trying to get those, right? And the first one who gets, who reaches that goal will like get the highest points here. The points that I showed you, right? Like 7 points. And the second player 5 and the other players 3 points. You play a 2-player count, it's only 7 and 5, I think. But yeah, that's how this works. So pretty cool. So the cards are not a great quality, but they're enough for this game here. Actually, they are a little tight fit here. They hardly fit in here. So I kind of have to figure out how to do that. But I guess I can also put them there. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Okay. So, and then, yeah, pretty much like almost last but not least, we have these really cute meeple here. These are like the construction vehicles, right? The brown, white, black, and also the gray one. I'm not gonna try to say what they're called because I don't know the English words for these, right? So, and you put these, I think you put these right in here, like this, right? So everything is like set up for every player already. You just put them in here like this, and a white one, right? Like this, and you would do that for every player. And then you also have like these little traffic cones for the players. So for example, for the teal player, you would have this little traffic cone here. You use that on your player board down here in order, like at the end of the game, when you like count how many roofs you have at the very top. And you also put that in here. See? Let me angle that a little bit. Can you see it? It's like in here, so really cute. And also you take these roofs and also put them in here. So everything is here for one player. Yes, not every player gets it, but it's like already nice in here. You can like just take these out and the players can just put them in front of them, and that's pretty cool. So that is very, very well done. I actually don't know what goes in here. I think the point markers go in here. I think. So yeah, really cool. So this is like a really, really amazing insert. Another thing that's very cool is like these like stack really well actually, right? These fit really well. These don't, I mean, these are firm here, right? But they're still loose, right? So they would fall off if you shook them, but you just put them on the board like this, and they work really well. And also the roofs fit very well on there, right? And then also you need to put like buildings like on the roof again. That also works really well, as you can see, right? I can even put like a different colored roof on there, and that also would work. So the materials here are really nice. And another nice touch is you probably won't be surprised for like all the little details this game has, but like all the windows here for the different buildings look different, but also the roofs look different, right? For the yellow player, we have like this a little bit rounded roof. Then for the teal player, we have like this, I don't know, a little bit like a cone here, right? Very cool as well. Then for the orange player, we have these flat roofs with the little chimney or whatever that is, right? Very industrial. That's kind of cool. And for the pink player, or actually it's not pink, for the rosé player, we have like, yeah, this kind of roof. So very nice, actually. So, and these all fit really well, like on these buildings, right? So everything fits, everything is produced like really well in this game. And it's also a very, very fun and cool game. So if the solo mode is good, that means if I enjoy playing the solo mode, then I'm actually thinking of bringing the solo mode to the channel, maybe. I just have to check it whether it's good or not. I mean, this game very, very much depends on, like, very important in this game is how the players interact with one another. If I go to a specific part of the city, maybe you want to go there as well to kind of try to get these missions, right? But in the solo mode, you can't replicate that, right? But still, if the solo mode gives me still that challenge of me trying to figure out where to best put put my buildings and stuff, yeah, that could actually still work very well. And you see, I've put everything in here, and this is how it would look like at the end then, if you have put everything in here. Just the last few point markers. Give me just a moment. Do they fit well in here? I hope so. Come on. Yeah. They're a little bit tight, but they do fit. Kind of. They're a little bit tight, yeah. But this is like the game here. And then you would close this off here at the top with the boards, like this, right? And then you would put the, I don't know about these cards, I still have to figure out where to put those. But then you just put the game board on here. And the rules. And of course, wait, one thing we forgot, one important thing. The most important components, right? Put them in here. And then you just close this off. And then you just put the lid back on. And that's like really well designed. This has a slight box lift, but only a very, very slight one. So yeah, this is amazing. This is a really, really nice package. Just wanted to show that to you because this is how you design the components of a board game, right? With an insert that you can like take out and put on the table, everything like neatly organized in there. This is like done really, really well. Like this shouldn't be exclusive to like Kickstarter games, right? Or like to external inserts you have to like additionally buy. This is how you design a game components wise, and to be honest, I really enjoy playing this game. I've only played it once, to be fair, yes, okay, but it was so much fun that I knew I wanted to have this in my collection to play it more often, because I think this is a really, really good game. I think this has a shot for Spiel des Jahres this year, or Kenner Spiel des Jahres for the like more complex ones, but I'm not quite sure. It's like right in between there, right? Like the rules are really simple, like on family level, but like the strategy behind it is maybe a little bit too much for that. But it's quite a simple game, quite easy to teach, quite quick to play as well. It's very nice. Very, very cool game. All right, well, that concludes my unboxing of Tower Up, one of my new favorites, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for sticking to the very end. And as usual, I would like to thank you all for your support, especially I want to give a shout out to my generous patrons, and the big thanks go out to Thagono for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. You can support me as well by watching, liking, and commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel, supporting me on Patreon, and joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, and cheers.